The other day, a young lady, brown as the melanin in my daughter's eyes, said behind a mic that she hated being a woman. Hated being. Hated herself. She wanted to know what it meant to be one. I've often wondered the same. Looked around for the teaching of such to tell me of myself, to make sense of the chaos around me. We all learn to be by imitation or indoctrination. What then, when that which you must imitate is dressed upon the eye as unworthy? My mother always told me there are locked rooms inside all women, bathrooms of apathy. That in us girls were the third to last alphabet that told our bodies to spread our hips wide one day and prepare our bodies for holding life. Or that in us was not the instinct to jump in front of a bullet for a man, but to be the first warm face he saw once he fell to the ground, holding his head in hand with a voice that had no apple from Adam to make it heavy, telling him, "It'll be okay." It didn't matter that our frame carried more meat than muscle, or more nurture than anything. It didn't matter that we all laughed in shame that time we weren't prepared to bleed during school. We didn't ask the boys how it felt the first time they got their period. Why would we? They were boys. Boys only bled from playing too much and fighting too hard. We bled by nature. Nature, as it was shown in my body, called me woman.
The second versions of papers are more refined, more thought out, just a little bit less straightforward and a little bit more subtle. The story goes that God took a rib from the first man and used that to create the first woman. That Adam needed a helper. Adam was missing something, because Eve became the pillars to the house, the keystone to the arch. Take her away and roof and walls would fall to ruin. It isn't that something.
3, push. Okay, ready? Breathe in, out. Ready? 1, 2,
My
3,
skin
push.
is black. My arms are long.
Breathe. 1, 2.
My hair is woolly. My back is strong.
3.
Strong enough to take pain.
Yeah.
Inflicted again and again.
3.
What do they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My name is Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah. My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds, I do belong.
1, 2, 3.
My father was rich and wise.
Big push.
He
1,
forced my mother late one
3. Now
night.
breathe. Breathe.
What do they call me? My name is Saffronia. My name
Three.
is Saffronia.
Big one. 2, 3. Good. Keep going. One more. Ready?
has money to buy. What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing. My name is Sweet Thing.
And now that you have lived, did you choose to be the grape or the raisin? Full of life or dried out and bittersweet? When someone knocked upon your mind, did they reciprocate your willingness for love, or did they take advantage of your open arms? Did you allow the pressure of expectations to turn you into a diamond, or did the world weather you away until only jagged edges were left? You asked the sun to shine on you, the rain to dance upon your skin, the dewdrops to cleanse the apathy from your brow. But do you know what it feels like to be clean? Or has the dirt made your body forgotten?
I will always love you how I do. Let go of a prayer for you, just a sweet word. The table is prepared for you. Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be there for you, how I do.
You look like muddy waters, a wasteland that all living things pass by, constantly being used yet never being appreciated, known only for getting rid of, but never to consume. You taste like uncertainty, never knowing if today they will accept your voice or try to mute your thoughts. You smell like blood and salt, constantly being reminded month after month that you were born a second-class citizen, repeatedly drenching shirt after shirt over men who you believe hold the key to your value. You feel like broken glass, cracks in between, spider webs racing down, never having an end or beginning. You are like the mirror that you look into.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. For we are hard-pressed on every side, yet not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed.
Let me make you go down in history, baby. Let me write you into history, darling. Let me sing you into.
Because the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want.
You say
He maketh me to lie down in green pasture, and delivers me from evil. Therefore I will fear no evil. And thus surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
make my mountain move. Maybe I'll remember you. Oh, baby, I'll remember you. Show me a God that I can believe in. Show me some stars beneath this ceiling, and I'll remember you. Baby, I'll remember you. And if I'm not the one holding the smoking gun, when the trumpets call, you can send me to the Lord. Wherever we become, I was there before it all. When the morning comes, you can sing me to the sun.
Is it not amazing how people praise the seed for growing? How people ignore the work done by the dirt. Jesus said it best when he told his followers that only in good soil could the seed grow. God made your body that soil. He made woman's body a garden for all humans' life to grow, even his own. And was it not purposeful how God chose to come into our world through a woman? How the rebirth of his kingdom could only be done through her. The rain will always come, but do not be deterred. The sun will return and you will grow until your petals have bloomed. For God himself told of the wonders that would be created through Mary. The garden that would grow from her soil.
I think that there's so many different facets of being a woman, and
You embody life in every aspect, in every definition of the word. Who's to say that just because I'm a woman, I'm not supposed to look a certain way, I'm not supposed to be a certain way, I'm not supposed to do or think a certain way.
We have the ability to keep going, even in the midst of trial, even in the midst of heartache and pain and abuse. We get up and find joy. We get up and keep striving. We get up and make ends meet.
And I think the power in womanhood is that we have the ability to influence outcomes, to influence situations.
As Beyonce says, brown skin girl, skin just like pearl, best thing in the world. I wouldn't trade you for anybody else.
I never understood that concept of a man telling you what you can and cannot do.
When I see us, I think I really believe I see all of us. I see the hurt, I see the pain, I see the struggle, I see the joy, I see the sisterhood, I see the ambition, I see the love, I see the support. I see all of it, and I think, like, dag, God really made us in all of our richness and all of our glory. And I really believe he's anointed us.